Hello everyone, Recapped Mystery here. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to explain a Christmas black comedy film called Bad Santa. Watch out and take care. Willie appears at the start of the film. He is a recovering alcoholic. He consumes alcohol on a daily basis. Willie, on the other hand, is a master lockpicker. Willie and his diminutive assistant, Marcus Skidmore, are professional burglars who disguise themselves as children. Every year, department store Santa Claus and his elf plunder the business on Christmas Eve. Every Christmas, the couple changes their names and works in a new store in a new town. Every year, they rob the business after it closes on Christmas Eve, then split up, before doing it all over again the next holiday season. Willie has a low opinion of himself. Neither his accomplice Marcus nor his wife Lois. Willie swears to quit after their most recent employment, drinking, and never wearing the Santa outfit again. Willie is still going strong 11 months later. In Miami, where he spends his days drinking and committing minor robberies, Willie forgets his commitment when he receives the call from Marcus and heads to Phoenix for his next assignment. Marcus and Willie's duet act replaces the existing Santa at the Saguaro Square Mall. Bob Chipska, the prudish department store manager, begins to regret his decision almost immediately. When Willie has difficulty controlling his temper and has a vulgar mouth, nevertheless, Marcus persuades Bob to hire them. Willie begins a downward spiral of drinking after being hired, and stealing soon later. Bob apprehends Willie and chooses to fire both of them. Santa Claus with his elf. Marcus and Willie, on the other hand, persuade Bob that shooting on an African is a bad idea. The American little person will bring a lot of bad press to the department shop. As a result, they keep their jobs. Nonetheless, Bob expresses his concerns to Jen Slagle, the security chief. Slagle starts looking into the store, Santa, and his tiny elf. Willie is barely alive one day, due to a drunken stupor. I am entertaining visiting youngsters. An overweight boy pays him a visit. Thurman Merman is his given name. Thurman is a moron who believes Willie is the actual Santa Claus. Thurman is also routinely bullied by a bunch of young skateboarders. Thurman comes next. Willie goes to a neighborhood pub one night. Fortunately, Willie meets Sue, a barman. Santa in adoration, Willie gets accosted by a random stranger who appears to despise Santa Claus after Sue leaves. Thurman steps in to assist Willie and chases the random man away. Thurman is given a ride home by Willie. To express gratitude, Willie discovers that Thurman lives alone at Thurman's residence. Granny, who is getting old. Thurman's mother has passed away, and his father is incarcerated. Willie investigates the house. Once he realizes that there is no competent adult in the house, he begins looking for things to steal. As Thurman waves him off, he settles for stealing the merman's BMW. Willie was once. When he arrives at his rundown motel room, he discovers that someone is searching his room. He goes back to Thurman's residence, and decides to stay at the hideout with the lonely boy and his grandmother. Marcus is enraged. Willie was chastised for calling undue attention to himself. Slagle is still looking into Marcus and Willie, and learns that Willie is living with Thurman. He investigates the boy's background, and interviews Thurman's father in prison, who has no knowledge of Willie's stay at the house. Instead of reporting the operation to the police, Slagle confronts Willie and Marcus about it. He blackmails the two holiday crooks and assures them they can keep the enterprise going, so long as he gets half of the profits. Willie and Marcus are irritated by Slagle's proposal for they have stolen money and things, but do not instantly see a way out of the security officer's grasp. Willie and Marcus' friendship is deteriorating as Willie's drinking worsens. Willie begins to arrive at work inebriated, and Marcus and Slagle grow tired of Willie's destructive behavior. Willie, at the end of his rope, attempts suicide by inhaling exhaust fumes. In the Merman garage, from the Merman car's tailpipe, Thurman foils the suicide attempt and Willie gives him a suicide letter in which he confesses his misdeeds, which he gives to the police when he dies. Willie observes Thurman has a black eye and is informed that the youngster got it. Willie interrupts his suicide attempt after being bullied by some skateboarders and beats up the skateboarders' kids. Meanwhile, Marcus and Lois refuse to give in to Slagle and set him up on a trap. Marcus pretends to have automobile difficulties on the side of the road, and when Slagle stops to assist them, Lois kills the security man by crushing him between the two cars. Unaware of Slaggle's passing, Willie is getting ready to spend Christmas Eve with Sue, Thurman, and Granny at the Merman home. Willie interrupts the festivities in order to complete the robbery with Lois and Marcus. Regardless of his attempting to destroy the job, inebriated Willie, Marcus, and Lois break into the department store. Willie, on the other hand, discovers that the store's industrial-size safe is apparently impenetrable, and is unsure whether he will be able to open it. Willie, on the other hand, opens the safe and then starts to look for a plush elephant, which Thurman had requested for Christmas. Santa is his nickname. Willie is surprised to learn that Marcus found the pink elephant and Lois have decided to kill him because they have become tired of his increasing recklessness. However, before Marcus can shoot, the police arrive suddenly and surround the three offenders. Willie. The police were alerted to the robbery by Willie's letter to Thurman, begin a running shootout with Marcus and pursue Willie. Santa the criminal flees and rushes to his stolen car in order to deliver the stolen elephant to Thurman. Willie receives to Thurman's house, but he is shot numerous times on the merman's doorstep. In front of dozens of children, Willie miraculously survives. He is sentenced to prison. Thurman is written to and given gifts. The audience is informed in a letter to Thurman that Willie earned a reduced sentence as a result of public outrage over the Phoenix Police Department, as well as killing an unarmed Santa Claus in the rear in front of youngsters. Willie drafted the letter informing the police about the robbery. Thurman is also informed in the letter. Marcus and Lois were imprisoned, and Sue was appointed as Thurman's legal guardian. Willie concludes by promising Thurman he will see him soon. Thurman rides his bicycle to work. When the skateboard bully approaches him in the front yard, Thurman stomps on his groin. Before riding away, he flips the bully the bird. This film concludes with this scene. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. To assist the channel, turn on notification and leave a like. Thank you for taking the time to watch. See you again soon.